Okay, yo, what's good, chat? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today, I've got a interesting one. I've watched the first of this video, body language analysis, the Rizzler on the past weekend with Theo Vaughn, by Chef Bojack. I watched the first one where I think he was on some TV show. I can't remember which one. But here's another one, and I love this guy's videos. He goes so in depth on body language, and I love his analyses and analyses. I think. So yeah, I think let's just get straight into this video. Once again, I'm risking my own safety to document the man known as the Rizzler. After my last video on the very powerful individual, I was sent a letter by the courier pigeon saying that I'm protected by the Rizzler crime family, and he told me that he'd take care of Kimmel after his team falsely copyright struck down the first video. Once again, Don Rizzler, I am asking for your infinite grace and thank you for allowing me to make this video. Interesting.
All right, fellas. If you need us, don't need us. You feel me?
Notice the way.
Bro, I love the Rizzler, bro. And it's crazy to me how young this kid is actually. Like, he has so much aura. And he's like so chilled and nonchalant about everything. I don't know if it's because he's so young or what. I don't know what it is, but he just literally has the most aura anywhere. Like, I've seen videos of baby Gronk. That guy has nothing on the Rizzler, bro. Oh my days.
Theo Vaughn instantly looks for the approval of Don Rizzler here. Theo's trying to break the ice with the Rizzler and stay on his good side, unlike a certain other interviewer.
This is the video I saw. I watched this video. Oh, what a good video. What a good video.
Whose show got canceled after a chat with the Riz.
Dude, I freaking hate it. I'll tell you this straight up, dude. Like, what I hate is...
Another thing I love about the Rizzler is that he's literally like 8 or 9 years old, and you can just have like a full-on conversation, like adult conversation with him. I don't think he understands half of the thing that's going on, because he probably got a conscience like 3 years ago. but it's still crazy to me.
Is when, like, if I'm doing something at home and my mom needs me.
As any good Italian mob boss should, the Rizzler loves his mother. Although the Rizzler may be annoyed to take time out of his busy day to help his ma, the little sigh the Rizzler gives here.
And do you know what's crazy as well? I can't tell if this guy's putting on an act. Surely he's not, because how the fuck can a 9-year-old do that? But, like, you see how he acts in his day-to-day. He acts like a 9-year-old. But when he's on videos and stuff like this, his whole character just evolves into not a 9-year-old and some guy with just infinite aura.
Shows he would drop any hit or negotiation he had to make to be right by her side.
I was in a match of Fortnite. There was top 3. I was the 3rd person left. And then guess what? My mom calls me down, right? She'll go clean the dishes, right? And guess what? Out of nowhere, she distracted me. I got a headshot by a sniper.
And did she take any responsibility?
Like, you know, it's also crazy. I'm sorry, I'm talking a lot now. But he has like full-on adult conversations, but he's talking about kid things. It's just crazy to me.
Ready for it?
No.
What?
Notice the Rizzler's little stutters here at the beginning of his sentence.
I was the...
Being the very stoic man he is, he doesn't show many chinks or cracks in his armor very often. However, you can tell he's slightly heated here over losing in Fortnite, which is definitely not a feeling he's used to. It was the ultimate disrespectful move for the Rizzler's mother to bestow such a trivial task on him, such as doing the dishes, while he was busy with business. However, I don't want to speak any more about a made man's mother in a negative manner.
And then I went downstairs and she was cleaning the dishes already.
So she didn't even need your help?
No.
Ugh. Why do they choose to operate like
And
that?
she was like, oh, I always have to do everything in this house.
Ugh.
Being the
Oh my days,
empathy...
these two together is such a great combo. Theo Vaughn and the Rizzler, such a good combo. Oh my, so I actually like haven't watched this video. I should watch the full clip.
Is Bobby Lee was able to relate heavily to the Rizzler's annoyance when it comes to women complaining. Due to the sheer amount of women and gumas he has in his life, this must be a pretty regular occurrence for Mr. Rizzler. The ultimate irony of the situation is the Rizzler's mom is complaining how she has to do everything around their house when a literal 9-year-old pays all of their bills for them.
I want
There's no
that.
way
I would
that's
love
real.
that. Just to have like some like, you know,
Yeah.
have something happen in the movie and then you get to feel it right there. That's pretty cool. It reminds me of like whenever I went to Disney World. Have you been there?
No.
What? Sorry. I thought you'd have been.
No.
It's fine. Look,
This guy's got so much aura. It's like,
No.
I love this kid. I love this kid so much.
it's fine. And look, and I don't, yeah, it's not everybody's been. I shouldn't act like
Yeah.
everybody's been.
Wow, what a tense moment this was here. And Shane Gillis is really lucky he diffused this situation while he still had the chance. Shane wasn't very tactful with his approach here, and you can read the displeasure on the Rizzler's face, especially when he doubled down and harped on the fact that the Rizzler has never been to Disney World. For most people, Disney is a rite of passage, and you can tell the Rizzler didn't appreciate him never going being turned into a punchline. If looks could kill, it's safe to say Andrew Schultz would be sleeping with the fishes after this blunder.
Have you discussed it at all with your folks?
Well, I mean, when I go to Disney World, like, if I go there, I'm probably gonna get swarmed by people, but, you know, I'm kinda used to it.
This is really subtle, and I really don't have much to touch on with this, but look at the way the Rizzler carries himself here, just beaming with confidence about who he is. His little humble brag about how he can no longer go out in public anymore due to his fame, along with the little shrug he does here, just reeks of charisma, and it shows wherever he goes, he is the main character.
What else? Dude, you know, I saw you at that restaurant one time at Craig's. You remember that?
Oh, yeah. That was the first time I met you.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. Right there.
Yeah.
Good memory. Dude, and you were up. I'm not trying to rat you out or whatever, but you were up at, it was like 10 p.m.
Yeah. Well, now my bedtime is 1 o'clock in the morning, so.
What? What are you, a union worker?
This right here gave us important context on how Tony Hinchcliffe met the Rizzler. It seems as if the Rizzler was eating dinners with members of his non-related family, if you catch my drift, where he'd be approached by Tony for a picture, which also explains how Tony was able to secure an interview with him. This interaction leads us to believe that the two of them have a closer relationship than meets the eye, which also explains why the Rizzler's okay with Tony making jokes slighting him. That being said, all the jokes Tony's been making tonight is one thing, but snitching is a cardinal sin in mob culture, and I could assure you corrective action for this will be taken off screen.
And does your mother make you some nice dinner once in a while? What does she like to make for you?
Well, usually I eat this, like, it's like TV dinner. It's really good for you. It's called Factor.
Oh, yeah, Factor
It's
meals.
so good
Yeah.
and very healthy.
This is Business Genius
Yes, hydrant. Yo, Factor. It's your boy, Steel Fansale. I am a gym guy, connoisseur. I love food and I hate making it. Please sponsor me. Please send me some meals, bro. Factor, I love your shit. I've seen everyone like eating your food, bro, and I need some of that. I can't afford it though, so you're gonna have to send me some.
play here, ladies and gentlemen. Notice how naturally the Rizzler plugs his sponsor, Factor, without showing any tell that it's a sponsorship. Which, by the way, that's a crime, but the Rizzler does not care about petty charges. Not only has the Rizzler petrified me with fear, thinking that if I don't buy this, he will bust in my kneecaps, but he also convinced me that it's healthy because he constantly eats them and he has a Herculean physique.
Yeah, I mean, what's some of the freaking noise that could come in here in the 4th grade? What's some stuff that, you know? You think there's gangs or whatever?
Oh. Probably.
I know.
Once again, Bert Kreischer puts the Rizzler in an uncomfortable position by talking about the gangs running rampant in his school. One thing mobsters know not to do is to never ever publicly acknowledge the existence of their social club, and you can tell the Rizzler knows more than he's letting on here.
What is in my pocket? There's gloves in my pocket.
Are there really? Let me see them. Are you a what is these, for crime or whatever?
I guess so.
You guess so.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I guess I'm a detective.
Something does not sit right with me here about these gloves, and something more sinister could be at play. It's very likely the Rizzler forgot to dispose of these gloves after committing a mob hit, and by offering them to Theo for him to wear, he gets more DNA on the gloves for an alibi if they're ever found. Conspiracy theories aside, there's no blood on the gloves yet, so maybe they weren't used nefariously. However, this could still be a thinly veiled threat to Theo that the Rizzler has the tools on hand to dispose of him at any time if needed. Theo was off-put by this, and you can tell this from him nervously asking the Rizzler if he was a criminal. This is the equivalent of asking water if it's wet, but it's also a strategic and smart
I love these guys' videos. I love this guy's videos. It's so good.
move on Theo's end to use humor in a situation like this to de-escalate the tension.
They smell pretty good.
Yeah.
What's one of your favorite smells, you think?
Sharpies.
Brother. Let's light that candle again, huh? Yes, dude. Why do they smell so good?
I don't know. Or the smelly Sharpies? They just want me to eat them, bro.
Oh, they good?
They just want me to eat them.
Oh, pull one up. The smelly Sharpies?
Yeah, the smellies.
Type shit, man. Pull one up right now. God, I didn't even seen those. Oh, those.
Those.
Ugh.
And then, you won't believe this. There is a hamburger and French fry eraser that smells like McDonald's. They want me to eat erasers. They want me to eat rubber.
Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, man. That's why
They want me to eat stuff that says do not consume.
They do, brother. Dude, that's the system working against us, man.
Like, on this water, like, say it's like oil and it looks like Coca-Cola, it says do not consume in like very big letters. Now I want to consume it.
Yeah. It's almost like they're just challenging you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, oh, you don't think the Rizzler can digest this?
Yeah.
That dude will freaking refine a barrel of crude in 2 swallows, brother.
The Rizzler is a man who does not take no for an answer. You tell the Rizzler not to sniff Sharpies because he will lose brain cells, he'll do it anyways. You tell the Rizzler he shouldn't eat something because it's not edible, look at him, he's never met a task he couldn't consume. It seems as if the Rizzler's enemies have been making poisonous items that smell good, knowing that more than likely he will try to eat it in an attempt to take him out once and for all. However, with someone built like the Rizzler, it's gonna take a lot to take him out.
Do you have like a finishing move or whatever when it comes
Speaking
to...
of this guy's build, can I just say, look at the calves on this motherfucker, bro. He's literally bigger than Theo Von. This guy, huge ass fucking calves, bro. Some people will kill for these calves. I mean, look at compared to Theo Von, getting absolutely mogged over here.
Do you have like a finishing move or whatever when it comes to defeating enemies?
Yeah, I have a finishing move. So it's, I fly up, right?
Yep.
I come back down. I spin around. I turn into flames and I hit them.
Poof.
I go right into them. And also, someone's trying to come at me. Boom.
It makes me think of the clip from K-pop Demon Hunters when one of the sergeant boys goes like, oh. Well, play the clip. It makes me think of that, and it's just the Rizzler just like this, and it just deflects all of his enemies.
Much like how Heisenberg would finish Gustavo Fring in Breaking Bad, the Rizzler likes to end his opponents with a boom. Life really imitates art sometimes.
There's a couple rumors that I've heard about you. I'm going to rattle them off. You tell me true or false, okay? I heard that you have 2 cell phones.
I actually have 3. Well, my brother has 2 iPads and I have a phone. And I have 2 Nintendo Switches.
You have a scale?
What?
Good answer.
The absolute disrespect by Tommy Segura to ask the Rizzler if he owns a scale. A man like the Rizzler would never own a scale for anything other than selling narcotics, which he would never get his hands dirty doing because he's the boss. It is the ultimate mockery to ask the Rizzler if he owns a scale because the Rizzler doesn't need to weigh himself to check his power level. He already knows how powerful he really is. And if Bert Kreischer keeps this up, the only weight we'll be talking about is the weighted concrete shoes he will be wearing in the Long Island Sound, motherfucker.
Nah, bro, this video is way too short. This video is too good, bro. You should have made it so much longer. Oh my. No. What a good ass video. And I love the Rizzler, bro. He's just got infinite aura. And I feel like the Rizzler is just gonna keep going up in aura, because the older he gets, he'll still be the same person, but he'll be older. So he's just gonna keep gaining aura. Nah, crazy. But yeah, good ass video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll check you guys in the next one. Cheers.